Well, today I'm going to demonstrate about the cloud pack for Watson AIOPs event manager installation and operator installation process. So currently this demo is we already installed the OpenShift clusters on the IBM cloud, but both Azure and AWS both are supported, and you can install the OpenShift on the either AWS cloud or Azure, and both are supported for the AIOPs installation. Okay. So the agenda of this meeting, the agenda of this complete demo is for OpenShift cluster login process, or apps operator installation, and deployment of event manager, and how complete overall steps and how to log into the newly created version apps and everything I'll cover in this demo. So as I mentioned, you know we already installed the clusters on the IBM cloud. So if you log into the IBM cloud, and let's just go to the OpenShift, and if you click on cluster, see both two clusters are installed in the IBM cloud. So I'm going to install the event manager operator in the AIOPs OpenShift cluster. If you click on this cluster, and you can see one OpenShift web console. If you click on this OpenShift web console, it will automatically log into the that cluster web console. Here, so it will take few minutes. Oh, okay, it's already logged in. So here you can see. So first I need to log into the cluster, right? So once the OpenShift cluster is open, right? If you click on the copy login command, right? So it will automate. So if you click on display token, right? So just you need to copy this was the login command, and if you log into the server, I just copying this command. That's it. So now I logged into the OpenShift cluster. You can see total default project 67 projects were there, and I logged into the OpenShift cluster through console mode. This is the one process to log into the OpenShift cluster. So now I'm going to create one project for the operator installation. Okay. So for that, click on projects, and create new project, and project name is Noi. Description, event manager installation demo. Okay, just click on create. So, okay, it should be lowercase. Okay, it's not uppercase. Okay, done. So now I created the Noi project in the OpenShift cluster. So by default, we'll get the catalog, only Red Hat related catalog sources in the after installation process. But we would need Watson AIOPs related catalogs, right? For that, just we need to import an YAML file. So this is the YAML file. You can see here OpenShift Marketplace, and the name is IBM Operator Catalog. This is important. So to install the Watson AIOPs related components, just we need to import this YAML file. Just once it's done, right, you copy it, complete the catalog information, just click on create. So it's I already created this project. That is the reason it's saying it's already exist. If not, right, in first time installation, just we need to copy this complete operator installation YAML file and just click on create. That's it. It will now after creating the YAML, right? So now we can download the all the OpenShift AIOPs related components. Now click on operators, operator hub. Now you can see here I just mentioned the steps. This search, if you search the event manager, like We can see here. I just searched based on the event manager keyword. You can see IBM Cloud Pack Watson AIOPs event manager. This is the thing, right? So just click on this thing, and you can see the all the description, what it does, everything it makes, everything. We have all the information. Or just click on install. Okay. We can use the latest version or everything, so I'm going to use for the version v1.9, but you can use the latest version also, that's not a problem. So I just mentioned a specific namespace on the cluster, just we created, right? So I created project and namespace, right? So namespace is noi, so I'm going to install the this operator on the noi namespace. That is important. So if you're not mentioned, right, by default it will take from the existing namespace, so default namespace. Post, just click on install option, install button. So now it's getting installed. Will take few minutes. So after installing this Watson AIOPs operator, right? So later step, we'll install the event manager. So for installing the event manager, that operator should be installed first. Okay, that is the one of the prerequisite. Okay, like if you talk about the on-prem environment, right? We will install the first installation manager. On top of installation manager, we will install the omnibus, probes, gateways, and everything, right? So like that, just I'm comparing. So first operator should be install it on the apps console. On later we can install the all the NI related stuff. Okay, you can see. Uh, Operator is installed. So how you can confirm is if you click on the installation operator, you can see succeeded, it got installed. Okay, now operator is installed successfully. Now there are three options right here. First one is noi. This means this is complete cloud solution. Will be, if you install noi, then it will get installed, object server, web GUI, impact, and everything, it will get installed automatically. If you click on hybrid solution, right, that means our OpenShift will cluster will connect to the on-prem related. For example, you have on-prem setup, you want to use the cloud event analytics, runbook automation, all the features, web GUI and impact, everything will run on the on-premises, and only cloud related stuff, event manager and other AI manager uh, will run on the this thing on the cloud OpenShift. So if succeeded, right? So we have two options: hybrid, and this is for the on-prem solution. This is for complete cloud solution. Connection layer means we can connect one more object server, and we can send the alarms to the existing cluster. If you click on now I'm going to use the full cloud solution. So create name is event manager. You can give the names. Also, this entitlement secret is important for installing the event manager. For that, you will get the entitlement key from the IBM site, and you just need to create one secret. Okay, it's already there in my system, but you can see, I think I deleted the existing cluster. So now I register secret is created on the OpenShift cluster. Sorry, we should go to the OC project now. Okay, now it's already exists. You can see I create. We need to go to the project now. We created, right. Later we need to run this step, but it's already exist. I Okay. Now we can see here. This is the entitlement key for the event manager, and this is the namespace noi, and this is the CPI CRIO. This is the Docker server. Okay. So now we need to mention that name we created, right. Noi register is secret. Now register is secret. You need to mention the entitlement secret first. Okay. So now click on license, accept. So I can see 1.6.1 version, and you can click on advanced options. If you want to use the anti-FTT option, you click on that, or else you can leave be default. This is for demo, right? So I'm not going to use that. So next is the cluster FQDN. So where can I get that FQDN information? Is this is ingress domain, right? This is the cluster FQDN. I just copying the cluster domain. Next deployment is now is trial, and you can use LDAP and all other options here. So persistent storage, this is important, and it will store all the related, right? So I mentioned true, and we need to um, give the persistent storage class for the Cassandra DB and everything. So we need to mention the storage class name. So this is the couch DB. The brown. Next one is impact server storage. We need to give the IBM black gold and backup. We need to just mention the gold for everything, and zookeeper also we need to mention gold. Okay. Now it will take by default storage classes. Okay. So everything is there, right? I mentioned source Kafka also it's needed, and I need to mention the gold. Uh, for everything you need to mention the storage class. That is important. So I mentioned all the storage classes for each component, and now if you want to install topology, just we can use it, and for topology observers, I just need only file observer, right? So it's I'm going to default. Okay, so that's it. So everything is done. I mentioned all the, I'm just double checking if everything is there or not, and I'm just click on create option. So now reconciling option you can see, but we can monitor the this complete things, right? If you click on workload and click on pods, um, mm, it will get, we can see the pods are creating, right? So it's running. So it will take some time, but we can see everything here. Okay. If you click on install the operator, this is succeeded. If you want to see the events, what is happening in the operator, you can see here. We can see the logs and everything. You know what it does. You can see all the information here. And if you click on now, it's still reconciling. It will take some time. You know. So you can see what is happening here now. There were no events. So will take some more time. Just we can monitor the pods. You can see now pods are getting created, right? You can see this is event manager for node, zookeeper pod, and my operator pod, and everything is getting installed now. These are the pods. We can monitor the pods where 0 to 3 instances should run. Now it is initializing in the process. It will take some time, but we can monitor here. Going to pending, it will take some time. Why it is pending mode means maybe some dependent one more dependency pod is not yet ready, so that is the reason it went to pending state. If everything is installed, right, then but make sure that you should be in the NOI project to check the deployment status here. Project NOI, under NOI only these pods will get created.